This should be played in high
Strapz.
preferably in the residential area.
What's going on, everybody? Devon Banks. This is the Not for the Bay podcast. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and all other major streaming platforms. Also, be sure to follow us on our social media pages: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and our recently just added TikTok. Very exciting show this evening. Our traditional NBA All-Star Weekend draft is going to be this evening. Also, this episode of the Not for the Bay podcast is brought to you by Bet Us, the online bookie site. Be sure to go ahead and click the link in the description for you to receive over 125% in bonuses. I will say this evening, as far as my bets are concerned, I did make a couple of bets on the NBA tonight. Obviously, I already lost my bet already. That I'm looking at it, but I ended up taking the Atlanta Hawks with the 5 points tonight. And ended up covering that. I ended up losing with the Washington Wizards this evening, being able to cover the 1 point. Didn't get that, but it's still waiting on the Bulls and Warriors game where I ended up money lining them both. So at this point, I ended up losing the bet anyway. But with that being said, obviously we ended up having a pod on Sunday evening regarding the Super Bowl winner, the Los Angeles Rams. Just thinking about it now, I think the buzz after the Super Bowl was a discussion that me and Banks had on Sunday of Sam. I was gonna say Sam Darnold. Matthew Stafford. Is he in the Hall of Fame discussion? Now, they made a hard argument to put him in the conversation, but a lot of folks disagree with that aspect of Matthew Stafford being a Hall of Famer. I'm going to go ahead and draw it down the middle. I say he's borderline. If Eli Manning gets into the Hall of Fame, I believe Matthew Stafford should most definitely get into the Hall of Fame. Hey Banks, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's good, bro?
I just wanted to ask real fast. Did you want to go ahead and backtrack that statement, or did you want to continue pushing forward with Matthew Stafford Hall of Fame talk?
Question: is Matthew Stafford a Super Bowl champion?
Yes.
Okay, then. So yeah, we moving forward.
Okay.
I mean, I don't give a damn what nobody says, bro. I'm not changing my opinion on that. I'm standing on it firmly. Matthew Stafford, if he was to retire today, he would be voted. He might not be first ballot. I'm not saying that. He may not be first ballot, but at some point he'll be voted in as a Hall of Famer. There's no denying it. You go back and look at his stats. He has very, very good stats. His stats are actually better than a lot of the top 10 quarterbacks that are in the Hall of Fame right now. I mean, when you consider it, I mean, with the exception of, Peyton Manning and Dan Marino and all those guys, quarterbacks that are currently in the Hall of Fame, when you go back and look at their numbers ain't really jumping off the board. You know what I mean? Because the era was different. they weren't really asked to, throw the ball the amount of times that Matthew Stafford was, and then to be. I don't think people understand just how good Stafford really is. For him to be able to just if you think about the top quarterbacks in that position in Hall of Fame, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee they either had a really good team, a really good head coach, or receivers, or a running game to help complement the passing attack. Now, when you put on the flip side of Matthew Stafford, what did you get outside of Megatron?
Nothing really.
There ain't a lot to go by.
What we talking about here?
Matthew Stafford.
Oh, okay. I mean, he wasn't going to make it in Detroit. I don't think he was the issue. I really don't think he was the issue. I think, Banks put a post up today on Facebook. I completely agree with that. I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in this generation. He just didn't get the shine because, again, he was playing for the Detroit Lions. Anybody who plays for the Lions, unfortunately, they'll get, they won't be recognized. So, but yeah, he's a hell of a quarterback. It takes a lot of chance. He reminds me of Brett Favre in a way because of the chances that he takes, because he does throw a lot of picks at the wrong time. But overall, I think he's a good quarterback. Better than Jared Goff. I'll tell you that.
He don't got a lot of interceptions compared to Eli Manning.
Oh no! Eli Manning is like the king of interceptions. Yeah.
We're not gonna play these games with these people, man. I mean, they're just gonna go.
People saying Eli's better, had a better career or something.
If Eli gets in the Hall of Fame, that's probably going to be the discussion. Which I think it's undeniable, even though I'm not 100% sold on it, but Eli's definitely getting in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's definitely going to the Hall of Fame. That's just gonna happen because he beat Tom Brady twice. People are not gonna. Here's what's working in Eli Manning's favor.
I think the Giants beat Tom Brady twice, but go ahead.
Well, it's gonna. The victories are given to the quarterback, bro. That's just what it is. The Giants did. We know that, but Eli Manning played very good in the playoffs. I mean, you got to give him that. I keep telling everybody, it doesn't matter what you do in a regular season. What really matters, what makes your Hall of Fame legacy is what. Yes, the regular season helps contribute to that. It helps contribute to it, but it ain't the end all be all. The playoffs is where you go and make a name for yourself. That's where you make your name.
More so in football than NBA, that the regular season means more because it's only 16 games.
Every sport in my opinion.
That's every sport. I'm sorry.
Every sport, you got to play where it matters. The big players, the big name players, got to step up and play. Just to throw it, which I'm sure we're going to talk about this later. Though, just to bring up Giannis Antetokounmpo for a second. Giannis Antetokounmpo played fantastic in the regular season in the NBA Finals last season. He played out of his mind. And he made himself a name for that. Giannis Antetokounmpo could retire right now, and he has a really solid case for Hall of Fame already. When you look at his accolades along the way, he has a really solid case, and he's just going to keep building his legacy on that when the time comes. So Matthew Stafford already had, the numbers for the most part. He was already a top 5, top 10 passer almost every single season. It's just. You're playing with the Detroit Lions, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't think people are thinking about what he really had going for him. Which wasn't much.
He did have Calvin for a while. He had Johnson for a little bit. I mean, that's
that's the biggest name. But guess what?
Yeah.
So how could you put Megatron in the Hall of Fame, but not the guy that? Never mind, bro. It's just,
that threw him the ball. I get you. You make it sense.
Never mind. I don't know. What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Because it just doesn't make sense. This guy put Megatron. He's the reason Megatron is in the Hall of Fame.
That's not true.
What do you mean that's not true? Hold on. How many years did he play with Stafford? He played with his whole career, right?
That's not true. I understand.
Look that up, though. Look that up.
The receiver position is a very, very dominant. What's the word I want to use? Dependent position
on the quarterback.
But when it comes down to it, there's been very minimal players that I've seen in NFL history be able to be triple covered at a time, and that's
right.
And that's not credit to the quarterback. That's credit to the talent at the wide receiver position that Calvin
right,
Johnson
but
was.
you still need a quarterback talented enough to get you the ball.
But DeVore, I think
Like,
it's both.
you
I think
acting
you're
like-
right, but it's right on both sides. He still needs a quarterback to
Right,
get him the
I know
ball.
what
Yeah.
you're saying. I get what you're saying, but let's again, you're kind of diminishing Matthew Stafford in a way if you say that, because again, I don't think, no disrespect, but I don't think Megatron is in the Hall of Fame with Josh Rosen at quarterback or Tua or whoever. He's not in the Hall of Fame. That's just straight up. It takes talent
You
to
and that,
play
I think.
the
Hey, you
quarterback.
know what? I think
We're just
Megatron
naming-
probably gonna keep playing in the league if Josh Rosen was throwing in the ball.
Oh my God! Stop it! Come on, man! Don't start!
please.
Don't start your shit today, man.
They started it. They
You know, okay, or maybe Ryan Tannehill. He's not going to the Hall of Fame. But if you got Matthew Stafford throwing you the ball, that's a difference. To say Matthew Stafford is not in the Hall of Fame or shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame is to say he didn't play the quarterback position at a high level, which is false. He played the quarterback position at a very high level.
To me though, I think he's in that second tier, that Phillip Rivers.
Right, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
Eli, Joe Flacco.
He's not a first. He's
Phillip
not a
Rivers
first
is a
ballot.
second tier quarterback.
Compared to Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Aaron Rodgers, yes, he's second tier. He's after them. I would put Roethlisberger over Phillip Rivers overall.
Yeah.
I
You
wouldn't.
got to put Roethlisberger up there.
I'm not putting Roethlisberger over Phillip.
That's
Rivers.
because you're a prisoner of the moment. He was sorry this year. That's because he's old. But go back and watch.
I'm
his
not
highlights
prisoner
from-
of the moment. I'm
Yes,
a
you
prisoner of body of work.
And okay, so Ben has 2 rings. What do you mean?
That's nice.
Okay, man. Look
Yeah,
at
he
you.
played.
There you
Ben
go.
Roethlisberger passed some pretty decent numbers too.
He does.
You know who's third tier quarterback? Donovan McNabb.
No, stop it. No. Now you're going way too far. No. He's second tier. No. Okay, so what about Vic? What about Vic?
Fourth tier.
Third tier. Third tier.
It's because Vic didn't have a longevity. Is that why? Because those 2-3 years in Atlanta, he was great.
When you look at the numbers, he just wasn't a great quarterback. Like, that's just what it is. He wasn't a great quarterback. He didn't pass the ball that well.
His impact on the game is not enough.
Oh, that's the reason why he should be in the Hall of Fame, because his impact.
Okay.
He changed the position forever. To me, that's why he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Russell Wilson.
So transcending the game is what we're giving Michael Vick to get into the Hall of Fame. That's his key.
Right. That's
or his ticket. Excuse me. That's his ticket to the Hall of Fame is transcending the game.
He broke records too. He was the first. Nobody had over 1,000 yards rushing and passing in the season ever except for Michael Vick.
What about Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson is second tier.
He's getting in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Yeah, Russell Wilson will be. I consider second tier.
Okay, I know this might be a little bit late, but how was everybody's Valentine's Day weekend? Well, Valentine's Day and Valentine's Day weekend. I don't know. I celebrated mine Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but Monday was just a regular work day for me. But how was everybody's?
Well, y'all the ones that got women. Y'all the one that got women.
I can't afford, but I can't afford 3 days worth of celebrating. That's a lot of money, that boy.
You think I can on this salary?
Obviously you did. I mean, obviously you did. Celebrated 3 days. Obviously you got it.
Hey, it wasn't like that.
Listen, I saw the pictures, by the way. Y'all look nice, man. Y'all look nice. Like I had a good time.
Yeah. You and Shay look good too, man. Y'all look happy and
Yeah. I was gonna say my man put it together. My man had the painting on the easel, had the little had the little brushes all set up nice and neat, had the music playing in the background. I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey man, that's what you do, man. When you got somebody good in your life and they treat you right, you gotta treat them right. So it wasn't nothing but a quick little $55. Paid for that whole setup. Went to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, man. Yeah.
And that's how much them tulips cost for that came on Monday.
Yeah. Oh, well, see, there you go. See how you want it. You know what I'm saying? That's outside of your means, bro. Outside of your means.
That's what I'm talking about, though. You got that joint. Hey, you
ever saw that? You ever saw that movie with Dave Chappelle? What's that movie? Half Baked, when he went on a date with his girl and spent only $8 and it was a great date. You got to do it like that, boy. Yeah, you just got to budget.
I told her we were staying home. We're going to stay home and we're going to just stay in. I made some spaghetti. It was a really nice spaghetti. We had this spaghetti battle. It might sound plain to y'all, but her and I had the spaghetti competition because she swear her spaghetti is better than mine, but she never had it. And then so I'm like, okay, well, let me make the spaghetti for you since we always talk about spaghetti, and I would say I was going to make it for you. So I made my bank special, whipped it up, had it all nice looking and smelling good, smelled like a real nice Italian restaurant. Y'all should have been here. The only thing I was missing was my Italian sausages to put in the meat because I didn't have none.
Oh yeah,
but I made it work.
The sweet primos.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know.
Yeah,
What about the bread?
man.
What about the bread? You got the bread? You had the bread?
Well, we went, regular Publix brand bread, just
Okay.
pop in the oven.
Oh man, he ain't got no garlic bread, bro. You gotta get the garlic.
It was garlic bread. What are you thinking? Sliced bread? Hell no, man.
I thought you would got the regular loaf and put some garlic on it.
What in the ghetto shit is that? No, bro. I mean,
Hey, listen.
We got the regular generic garlic bread, and you just pop in the oven. Where I didn't make it myself. This was pre-made.
Okay, I said you said the bake special. I thought you was doing everything from scratch. You know what I'm
the
saying?
spaghetti was the baked special. Come on, chill out.
He was making the bread. The boy.
Nah, it wasn't none of that.
Yeah, my man got the yeast and everything.
I put the bread in the oven. All right.
Wait, whose spaghetti was better?
My spaghetti was better. What kind of damn question is that? G? What you talking about, bro? Like, don't y'all know the most competitive person y'all probably ever met in y'all life? You know my spaghetti was better, bro. I'm going to say hers was better? No, fuck no, bro. My spaghetti was better, bro.
I thought you was going to say her because that's your lady, You'd be nice. And then tell us backstage. Yeah.
Nah. She's not getting credit. Nah, bro. I will give her credit in everything else. She's a great cook. Normally when I go to her crib and she cooks something, she makes some really good food. But this time around, I kicked her ass in the kitchen, bro.
That's what it was?
Yeah, bro. We had a good time, though. We painted. Like you said, we made a painting. We spent some time, had some wine, watched a movie together and stuff like that, and then we put the bread in the oven. And, that was that.
You put the bread in the oven, huh? Is that a euphemism? Is that...
Yeah, put the bread in the oven. We don't have to elaborate more on that, G.
I got you. I got you.
On 450, brother.
He put the bread in the oven.
Put the bread in the oven.
So before we move on, real quick, now when you made your spaghetti, do you make meatballs or you just chop the meat up in the sauce?
Now you know what? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I prefer meatballs, all right? I prefer to have meatballs in it, but we were kind of pressed for time, so it was just, marinara sauce, the spaghetti sauce, and the regular ground beef, and,
Prego or ragu?
Prego.
You always go with Prego, man. You always go with Prego.
I ain't going to cheap ass ragu.
Yeah, man.
Ragu is some people on welfare, bro.
My lady used the portorella. That's what it is. Is that what it's called? Portorella. That's what she used. Borderella.
What's that? I never heard of that. What's...
That's the joint in the glass jar.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I like Prego though. I like Prego because they got the I like putting mushrooms in mine, so it give you like the little mushrooms inside with the in the Prego.
Yes, mushrooms have to be inside of. It don't feel like spaghetti sauce without mushrooms.
Wait, hold on. I got a question. Sugar or no sugar?
What?
I add a little sugar.
No sugar. No sugar.
Yeah,
I think that's a southern thing. I think that's what we do down here. I don't know. I use brown sugar. Yeah, sugar with spaghetti. Yeah, bro.
Don't put no sugar in spaghetti. Where y'all do that at?
I use brown sugar.
Yeah, well, it's not like it's not like we kill it with sugar.
Yeah,
we just put
just
some
a little
sugar in
bit
to give it a little sweetness.
Just a pinch.
Yeah, just a little, not a pinch. I mean, you're gonna do a generous serving. Black people and sugar, bro. You know that.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't even measure. We
just put it in there. Yeah, just get the cup and just
like Kool-Aid. Like you just put some sugar in the Kool-Aid to your liking.
No, that's too much.
See?
No, you do it.
There you go. To your liking. You know what? This tastes good. This is perfect. A bit of that.
All right, gentlemen. Due to the exciting weekend that we have of Valentine's Day, we didn't exactly get an opportunity to cover this Philadelphia 76ers and Brooklyn Nets trade. But just a quick recap. The 76ers ended up receiving James Harden and Paul Millsap from the Nets. And the Nets ended up receiving from the 76ers Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, 2 unprotected first-round picks in 2022 and 2027. First question, of course, is who won the trade?
Brooklyn, definitely. I mean, that's no question. As much shit I've been talking on the chat, Brooklyn.
Don't worry, we'll get to that.
Trade.
Don't even get into that. But we're definitely gonna get into that.
Yeah, but Brooklyn won the trade clearly. Seth Curry is like a younger Patty Mills, so that's a plus. Who else they got? Andre Drummond can get rebounds for you. He's slow, but he can get rebounds for you. And of course, I rather have, as bad and as disappointed I am as Ben Simmons, I still rather have him than James Harden, because James Harden, I don't know what's wrong with him. He doesn't play with effort anymore. He just doesn't. It doesn't seem like he cares. So Brooklyn definitely won that trade, just hands down. Paul Millsap doesn't want to be in Philly, though. You can tell. Like, I've seen him play. He just doesn't. He does not want to be there. Like, that team is just, unfortunately, they're not going to go anywhere. Joel Embiid is a dime. He's great, but he's going to be by himself. So
I think that's a perfect place for Paul
James?
Millsap. Paul Millsap. Better than Brooklyn.
Where's LaMarcus Aldridge? He didn't get traded, right? He's still with Brooklyn?
No, he's still there.
Okay.
So they would leave.
They don't need Millsap because they got the same game, a jump shot and 4, a stretch 4. So
yeah,
I think that would be good for Philly. Now that I think about it, you're right, because you could have Embiid in the post and have, but I just don't think Millsap wants to play in Philly. Like he's mad that he's not in Denver anymore.
You mean Brooklyn?
No. Before he got to Brooklyn, he playing with the Nuggets. Yeah.
Okay. What you got for me, Banks? How you feeling? How you feel about the trade? Who won that trade?
I definitely feel like Brooklyn won that trade. I can't believe Brooklyn got all those players.
I'm surprised they got them first round picks.
I can't believe it, bro. I don't know how they were able to finesse that deal. But I'm not surprised, because you know who the general manager of the Philadelphia 76ers is?
Daryl
Morey.
Well, you don't like him as
Daryl
a
Morey
GM?
taking risk. Taking risks, like he always does. Big risk taker. Remember, he did the whole small ball with Chris Paul and those guys, and they thought that was going to be the new wave. And remember the Mike D'Antoni situation?
Mm-hmm.
That's Daryl Morey for you, man. I credit to him. He takes chances. He tried to be very innovative, but I just feel like they gave up too much. There's no way, in my opinion, and a lot of general managers from out here, when I read certain articles and stuff like that, some general managers don't even understand the trade. They were like, how? I mean, the 2 first round picks, but I mean, still, like, what? Like, you just made the fact that the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers at that point were still kind of in the same tier in terms of talent. You just pretty much made Brooklyn better than you by trading it. That's just crazy. I don't understand that. You gave them a big man that they desperately needed with Andre Drummond. And then you gave them some help off the bench because they needed scoring. A lot of people don't understand Brooklyn didn't really have a lot of, like, a go-to guy off the bench. They didn't have nobody they could just go to.
That was supposed to be Joe Harris. That was supposed to be Joe Harris, but he ain't playing well.
Now you got Seth Curry, who can come off the bench or be in the starting rotation, depending on how you want to play it. But I think he's better served off the bench. And then, and I can't stress it enough, the big point was adding Ben Simmons to the team. That was major because you're talking about an all-pro first-team defender. I think people just keep forgetting that part of it. That guy that can defend. And now you put him on a team where he don't have to really be relied upon a lot. Just go out there, pass the ball well, set screens, backdoor cut, dunk the ball. I'm warning people, do not think Ben Simmons is not coming to play for Brooklyn. Don't think that. He's coming to play. I guarantee it. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. I'm not saying he's going to be a 3-point god, but he's coming to score points.
I think the pick and roll between him and Kyrie or him and Durant would just be special, man. I would love to see that, especially Kyrie.
Mm-hmm. Right, but plus it makes it a harder threat too, because now you got a guy where maybe him and Durant can play some pick and roll now, pick and pop. You know what I mean? Like, that's a nasty ass. Oh my gosh, bro! And you're not even thinking about him and Kyrie. Him and Kyrie can play some PNR together, like, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, Philly. I mean,
okay, but let's look at the other side. Hold on, DeVore. Let's look at the other side. James and Embiid. You don't think that would be a good combination? You don't think
You
that
got
would
two
be nice?
injury-prone guys. It'll be nice, but we got two guys that can't stay on the floor.
Well, so far
Just keeping
Embiid's
it
been
real.
healthy. That's true.
Right.
So far Embiid's been healthy, been playing well, but yeah, unfortunately, his issue is being injured. And I think James is not just injury. I think it's more, I don't know, maybe he just doesn't care, or he doesn't show that he cares enough. So we'll see. Somebody's coming in. What's up, Mara? That's you?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
What's good, everybody? What's good with y'all, man? I'm still
What's up,
trying to
bro?
learn this platform real quick.
Okay, well, give your
Still
opinion
trying
on
to set up.
give your opinion on the Ben Simmons and James Harden trade.
I like it as far as on the net side of things. I think once they get fully healthy, they can do a lot.
So nobody has nothing to say about the 76ers side? Like, there's no...
I
like,
care
at
less
all?
because it's a wrap at this point.
Man, Harden can't help. I don't think Harden can help them guys out.
I think they're going to be better.
Yeah.
They're going to be better. It's going to be nice, like I said.
Defensively, Banks?
No, not defensively.
Nah, not defensively.
Okay, then. So there's your problem right there.
No, but they don't have...
But let's not
he
forget,
doesn't have to play defense.
They got some guys that can play defense and make up for that. They got Thibault. They got Joel Embiid, of course. They got
They still got Tobias Harris.
Defense. I mean, they got some dogs now. Maxey can play some pretty good defense. I like Maxey a lot, though. I like him as a point guard.
I like him too. Yeah.
They can play some defense now, but it's just James Harden. Like, bro, it's
yeah, but
James
you can hide him on defense though. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
You ain't hiding against the Nets if you play the Nets and everybody healthy.
Yeah, you're not hiding. He's gonna get exposed.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Marv, but we got to have a discussion because we've been going back and forth the last couple of days about this whole Ben Simmons and not Kyrie, James Harden situation and who's going to be end up winning, going to the finals as far as the East is concerned. Now, I just want to give the audience a brief little recap of what's going on. I believe G is in the corner of Giannis and Antetokounmpo in the Milwaukee Bucks as far as making their.
You mean LeBron 2.0, bro? Just say that.
I'm not going to do that. That's disrespectful. You know, Giannis is still my boy, but me and Giannis obviously got some issues. But G not following me on that. But so G's on the Milwaukee Bucks side as far as them being able to go back to the NBA Finals, coming from the East, and me and Banks, we are more prone to the Brooklyn Nets.
The 8-seeded Brooklyn Nets.
The 8-seeded Brooklyn Nets who are currently
going to the finals.
Currently sitting at 30-27, have won one game out of the last 10 games. After the All-Star break, it's all hands on deck. I strongly believe they're going to probably what you think, Banks? We're going to get
but when is KD coming back? When is KD coming back?
As long as Ben Simmons come back after the All-Star break, they're getting back to 4 or 5.
After the All-Star break.
They can. They have an opportunity. They can.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back.
Let me just say, I'm a Miami Heat fan. I want the Heat to win it all. I'm just saying that I
don't hedge me. Don't hedge me.
No, I'm not hedging. I'm not hedging. I just speak. I just speak the truth.
I saved this.
No.
I'm getting
Listen. I want the Heat to win, but I just know that Giannis is the best player, and the Bucks have the best team, in my opinion. Well, the Phoenix Suns have the best team, but I think Giannis is the best player, and that will overtop everybody.
What did we discuss last year before the Phoenix Suns end up going to the finals? Who was going to be checking Giannis?
I just find it crazy how Greg's opinion about Phoenix has changed now. Now all of a sudden Phoenix is just unstoppable team.
That's a new year, right? You know that's a new year.
I know that, but we just want to go back to the record because last season though you didn't believe in Phoenix whatsoever. So just saying.
Hold up. Time out. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Hey, Bob, go ahead and flash that shirt real quick.
Oh, come on with the Dolphins again. Yeah.
Yeah.
We always gotta get Dolphins
That's
here.
what I'm
we
talking
repping
about.
everything, but hey,
That's what I'm talking about.
Mike McDaniels, he gonna do his thing.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. That's another conversation.
I don't
Yeah.
know how I keep finding all these Dolphins fans, bro. I don't know what it is. I keep
Miami
finding all
people.
these Dolphins fans to come work with us. That's crazy.
Well, go ahead,
I'm
Banks.
sorry.
You was making a
I'm
point.
sorry,
Go
Banks.
ahead.
Go ahead. Please continue.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was it. I'm just glad that G has turned this corner and he's turned a new leaf, and now he believes in somebody else in the West. I'm happy that besides the Lakers, because last year was just the Lakers, Lakers on the front. I'm happy that he sees the light now. You see that light back there? You see that light back there? We left the light on for him. He finally came to the light. That's all I'm saying. Because Phoenix is a good team. But I say the Warriors will win it all especially if they get past Phoenix. The Warriors are going to win it all if they get past Phoenix.
Bro, who on the Warriors gonna guard Giannis? There's nobody on the Warriors gonna guard Giannis. Them boys gonna get swept by Milwaukee. I'm telling you, man.
Talking about going back to the finals.
Okay, what I'm saying is Phoenix might very well lose to the Warriors. That can happen. I just don't see it happen, but that can happen.
Ain't beating them in a 7-game series.
Yes, they can. I think they can. But my point is, because of the way Giannis played throughout the playoffs, including the finals, sometimes players get in the zone where they just can't be stopped. So I just think that, at least for this year, I don't know about next season. This year, I don't see nobody beating Milwaukee because they have Giannis. That's it. That's just my opinion.
I'm sorry, G. I'm sorry. I have to go ahead and agree with Banks. I know I didn't say much about it last year, but the road to the finals for the Bucks was just perfect for them. Like the Heat suck. Okay. I know this is gonna hurt.
The Heat don't suck. Stop that.
The
No,
Heat
they
suck.
Oh,
They should have
no.
never beat them. They should have never beat them last year. I mean, the year before last.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yes, 2 years ago. They should have never beat them. If everybody else would have stepped up and made their threes for the Bucks.
Well, you should have, would have, could have. They didn't beat us.
Yeah, should have, would have, could have. You're right. But at the end of the day, they're just not good enough to compete with the Milwaukee Bucks, regardless of how you want to sit back and look at it. So you and this Tyler Hero and this Jimmy Butler nonsense, that you take that somewhere else.
Nonsense?
Yes,
nonsense?
That's nonsense. Yeah, nonsense. Compared to Giannis, KD, Joel Embiid, and all them other guys, the Heat are not touching them right now. So
yeah, this is a team that's in first place. I mean, in first place for majority of the season.
I don't know, man. I think you guys are looking at like names instead of production. Because as a team, the Heat, they complement each other so well, man, that they can compete with anybody and beat anybody on a good day.
On one nighters.
That's
what
I'm
7-game series.
Okay.
Oh,
so
I like them in a 7-game series with the Bucks.
The only team that we got to worry about is Milwaukee. Listen, let me just say, wait. Hold on. Wait. No disrespect to the Chicago Bulls. I just think that the Heat are more experienced and they have more veteran players. The Bulls next season will be more dangerous. This season, they need more time to gel and grow. Those guys never been in the playoffs. Zach LaVine don't know how to take pressure from a playoff game. He never been in a playoff game. So we don't really worry about the Bulls. And again, no disrespect. The only team we worry about is possibly a healthy Nets team and Milwaukee Bucks. That's it. That's the only team we worry about.
So you're not gonna put the 76ers in the conversation?
You just said the 76ers was gonna suck. Now they're in the conversation. What make up your mind?
I like the 76ers better than the Heat.
Okay, sure.
Oh, no.
Hey, but listen, watch out for the Bulls next season, especially if they get Kawhi or Anthony Davis, which might be a possibility. That team will be dangerous. The Bulls have a bright future. They really do. But go ahead.
I tell you one thing, man, who I like better than the 76ers, those Cavs, man. They're doing some things over there,
talking
man.
About the Cavs. That's right.
They're doing some things over there. Look, he's shaking his head, man, you know.
Bro, we talking about a 7-game series. Them boys is not beating none of them in a 7-game series. One game is fine.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I don't think people are thinking about how competitive the East is this year, bro.
It's so
Like,
super competitive.
I don't think people really factoring that into the equation. The East is deep this year, man. Like, ain't nobody that much better than anybody. I don't care what G says, anybody says right now. Ain't nobody that much better than anybody.
That's
Any
true.
one of these series can go either way. Any one of them. I just think that I'm gonna if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna put my money on either the Nets or the Bucks. And the only reason I'm gonna put my money on the Nets more than anybody is because of Kevin Durant, Kyrie. I can't bet against that. I'm just not. When you got Kyrie healthy and Kevin Durant healthy and able to play, I'm not betting against those. Nobody bet against Kyrie when he was with LeBron. So why would I bet against with Durant? Why would I do that?
Because Kyrie is playing 50%. He's not playing home games. If you had 100% Kyrie, then that point would make sense. But until he gets over this, whatever it is, to have Kyrie 50% is just so disappointing. If the Nets had Kyrie,
thing, though, you're going to spend depending on where they're at in seeding, because that's also going to play a big part in this. Depending on where they're at in seeding, they're going to spend more time on the road than at home anyway.
That's a good point. So what does
it matter?
But still, they have to play at home. But go ahead.
I cannot wait until we get into the playoffs. Y'all gonna see. Because one thing I will tell you this: the Miami Heat think they saw the best of Kyrie Irving the other day. Y'all think y'all saw the best of him. Y'all won by 4 points. Yeah, I know it was a win. Win is a win. I'll give you that. But it was 4 points. That boy, you got to be honest. Kyrie looked like Kai again, and that's a problem. Step backs, pull up, spin jumpers, hop jumpers, bro, you name it. He was hitting from everywhere.
We ain't worried about Kai because he can't. We only got to play Kai 50% of the time. We ain't worried about the.
You ain't worried about Kai.
You ain't worried about Kai. Now, if Kai plays the whole series, then yeah, stage.
Now I will give the Miami Heat. I will give it. Like I said, I'm not crapping on y'all by saying that. I just don't feel it's two things I learned about the Miami Heat. They're going to play great defense and they're going to live and die by the 3-point ball. They're going to live and die by it. If y'all don't make threes, you don't win. That's just what it is. And that's a lot of teams in the league around the league now. They're very 3-ball dependent. The Miami Heat are really 3-ball dependent. They got Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, even Jimmy Butler pulls up a lot of threes. Kyle Lowry been pulling up a lot of threes. Y'all put up a lot of threes. Y'all one of the highest rated 3-point attempts in the league this year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. They shoot a lot of threes. If they don't fall, where your offense is going to come from? It's not like you can say, well, if we don't make threes, we can easily just put the ball in the low post to Adebayo. That's not his game. He's not a low post threat.
He's pick and roll. Yeah, he's more pick and roll. Yeah.
The screen give guy. He's a good passer, good guy to defend on the perimeter, on the interior. Great guy, but he's not a guy that you can go down there and say, "Here, give me 2 points." He's only going to score off the pick and roll.
Let me just say something. I hear you, but I just want to make a point. Shout out to Demar Derozan, man. That boy is balling. He's been balling this whole year. Like unfortunately, he's not going to win MVP because the media likes big names. So it probably will be Joel or maybe Giannis or maybe Joker if he keeps going. But DeMar DeRozan is balling, man. Like he has the best mid-range game I've seen since D Wade. That's my opinion. Like I love his game. He doesn't shoot threes well, so he just takes it inside the 3-point line. Like that's what players don't understand. These new guys, like you don't have to shoot a 3 all the time. Go in and get develop a mid-range game, just like Giannis has been doing.
But that's craft though, bro. Like not a lot of players.
It takes time and practice too.
Right. They don't work on their craft. DeMar DeRozan went to the Kobe Bryant Academy, bro. Like that's time and practice, man. Day in, day out in the gym working on that game, bro. Like these players ain't working on that. They just working on their dribbling and their 3-point shot.
Did he really go to the Kobe Bryant Academy?
No, he didn't.
That's true.
Yeah, he hung out with Kobe a lot. Him and Kobe practice a lot together in the offseason.
Oh, I thought that was more prone to Greg Popovich. In the Spurs.
Bro. Nah.
Well, I think the Spurs did help him a lot, though. The Spurs did help him.
Yeah, he did, but DeRozan's game didn't change when he went to the Spurs. His game stayed the same.
He just got better defensively.
He just got better defensively. He still was the same player in the Spurs. They just played him more, and the Spurs offense, he played more at the 4 than the 3. Now with the Bulls, he's back in his natural position out of the 3 or 2 spot.
Right.
He's back in his natural position. And the Spurs, he was out of position. He was playing power forward, bro. DeRozan at 4, like what the hell? No, not gonna work. But see, these are the little nuances about the game that people don't see. People see me comment on social media and they see them saying things. They don't think I actually watch the game because I know one of our friends on Facebook says to me all the time, "Oh, you don't really watch the game." No, yes, I do watch the game. I just don't got time to explain because you're not gonna listen. I'm not gonna tell you because you're not gonna listen anyway. That's boring to most people. You're not gonna listen. What's your thoughts, Mar? What you think, man?
I'm sorry?
So what's your thought, man?
On the whole DeRozan thing?
No, just in general.
Just in general, Eastern Conference, yeah.
Of the East or the West?
Of the East.
East, man. Let me see, man. Because I gotta tell you one thing, man.
Don't be delusional, bro. Just because a lot you be delusional a lot too. So just
wait, hold on, wait. How we can be delusional if we go for our team? Come on now.
Hey, yes, that's very delusional.
Listen, Banks. I mean, not Banks. Divorce. You got 15,000 teams.
I got one football team, and all I did was make a prediction versus another team, and now I'm hedging. Still, the Dolphins are my team.
Please.
When it
go
comes
ahead, Marv.
down,
Go ahead,
Marv. Hey, Marv. Hey, if I decide I want to make a bet on a different team just to win me some money, that's hedging to you.
No.
No, that's not what you're doing. That's not what you're doing.
Listen, before Mark gets started, here's what the board's gonna do. The new Madden is gonna come out, right? I'm telling y'all, he does this every year. The new Madden is gonna come out. He's gonna look at the rosters, right? He's gonna go through the rosters, and he's gonna be like, I like this team this year. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
He does the same thing for the NBA. The same thing
Mom,
with the NBA.
Is there anything wrong with that? I say, I like this team. This team might make some noise. I'm gonna pay attention. That's all I do.
That's my other team now, Negro.
I didn't say that was my other team. I said this team is gonna make some noise. This game got a nice little roster to him. We gonna pay attention.
You said that about Jacksonville, remember?
Jacksonville next year they probably gonna make some noise for sure.
True.
But
go ahead, Marv. Sorry, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
But other than that, man, like I was telling y'all earlier, man, the Cavaliers, man, is a team to watch out for, man, because they doing their thing over there, man. I don't know if you guys been watching, but they've been adding pieces, and then they got LeVert over there. Oh man, bro.
That's true. They do.
They got LeVert over there. Toronto? I don't know, bro.
They tough.
Toronto
they
tough.
Play tough. Yeah, they play tough. I don't know what seeding they're in right now, but they do play tough.
I think Toronto and Cleveland
they're seventh.
Are the two teams that nobody want to play because chances are that team's either going to go 6 or 7.
Yeah, man, and they got a terrific coach over there, man.
Yep.
So right now, currently, the seeding is Miami Heat at 1, Bulls at 2, Bucks at 3, Cavaliers at 4, 76ers at 5. We forgot about this team. They started out so bad, but they won like 8 in a row. The Celtics are balling, man. Celtics are 6.
The Celtics just lost tonight.
They just did?
Lost to the worst team in the game.
Oh, they did?
Oh. Yeah, they blew my bet. They blew my ticket. That's the only team that blew my ticket tonight. Yes, they lost to Detroit. Screw the Celtics.
Yeah, they didn't. Was it 13 or 12? They had to cover.
13.
13.
When I called it was 13 and a half or something like that. But no, I didn't take that. I said, you know what? Money line. And look.
Damn, Banks.
Yep. Don't feel bad.
They lost.
The Wizards screwed my ticket up.
I don't know why you picked the Wizards anyway. I keep telling you the Wizards suck. I keep telling you that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like they could have came away with this game. Who they play?
They played Indiana.
Yeah, I felt like they could have come away with that game.
How do you lose to Indiana? They traded everybody. Wait, hold on. What's this guy name? Miles Turner still there, or they traded him too?
I think he's still there, man. Right? I know they traded Sabonis to the Kings.
Yeah, that was a dumb trade. I didn't like that trade for Sabonis.
You talking about the Indiana? You talking about the Indiana team that Giannis dropped 50 on last night? You were going crazy on social media about?
It's about him getting his game better, not about who he was playing. It's
Yeah,
about
whatever,
his
man.
game better. That's
Yeah,
not how it
you can tell
sounded
that
in
to
the
them.
text. That's definitely not how it sounded in the text.
Right, that's not how it sounded.
Listen. Let me just tell you, hey Marv, they hating on me because I see.
No,
You know how? Listen.
No.
You remember how LeBron made a turn in 2012? He finally manned up. You remember how Michael made a turn in '91 when he finally beat the Pistons? Giannis made a turn last year when in that All-Star game. I think it's more mentally. He's gotten better mentally. And I see that, but I don't know if they see that. That's the issue that we're having.
We see it. We said that.
What you be?
But I
Hey,
just told you it's going to take a Herculean effort again to get it done this year. Like, I'm telling you, he's going to have to play that way every single night. You gonna see?
come on, G.
You gonna see,
Are
bro.
you really
But
gonna
I
rely
think he
on the
can.
Bucks?
But I think he can.
But it's not up to Giannis. It's up to Chris Middleton and
Thank you.
to Drew Holiday.
But they showed up last season. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Drew
don't
Holiday.
They did.
Don't sit here. Don't sit here and
Drew
call
Holiday
that
didn't play no
bullface
great
lie.
defense?
Don't sit here
Okay.
and tell that bullface lie.
The-
We just had a
the-
discussion about Chris Middleton the
was the change?
whole series versus the
Oh,
Nets.
Listen to me. What was the change? Eric Bledsoe was a change, and they got Drew Holiday. That's why, because he's a great defender. Drew Holiday is underrated, man. He always been dope.
Drew Holiday's
Holiday-
underrated, but it comes down to Chris Middleton. What is Chris Middleton going to do?
DeVore, they won the championship. They
But
what
did Chris Middleton do though? He had to drop at least 20 for them to win the game.
Giannis went down against the Hawks, and Chris Middleton was the reason why they won. Because if he didn't play, they would have lost to Atlanta.
PJ Tucker.
Thank you.
PJ Tucker got smoked by Kevin Durant. I don't know why they put him on KD. Like, come on, man.
You don't know why? You don't know why? I know why.
I mean, that's their best defender, though.
I know why. Because the defensive player of the year didn't want to check him. That's why.
What if it's the coach telling him he can't check him?
Tell the coach to shut up, and I've guarded
exactly.
him.
That's what I said last year. You're right. And even with all you're saying, they still won the championship, DeVore. And they got better.
They got better. It looked like the same team to me.
Let me just say, Giannis got better. The team is still the same, but Giannis got better.
So everybody else got better, and the Bucks are still the same?
Giannis got better enough, and I think his game will overtop everybody and win the championship. Sometimes it takes one player to just be better than everybody else. You think not
in the playoffs? It don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not. No, okay.
There's been. Did you go back and watch Shaq back in 2000? He was carrying that damn team at least the first year. Come on, man. If you have one great all-time talent player, you have a chance to win.
So you think,
Marv? Like you want to say something, brother? What's your thoughts on that?
Man, I just wanted to say, man, I think they'll be a lot better if they had Brooks back. But it looks like he ain't coming back no time soon.
Yeah, the back surgery.
I've been looking at the reports and stuff, and they don't know when he's gonna come back. But
talking about Brooks Lopez.
Lopez, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know they just got Serge Ibaka, right? Which he can help. He can help a lot. I like Serge Ibaka.
But he's not a big,
but he.
Yeah, he ain't that. He ain't the Serge Ibaka.
He ain't that big. He don't cover as much ground in the paint like Brook Lopez would.
Yeah,
that's a good.
He's not.
And then Brook Lopez is a better shooter, so it gives Giannis pathways into the paint to do what he needs to do.
Serge got a shot too now. Ibaka got a shot too. He got a nice little shot. Not as good as Brook Lopez, but it's decent enough.
Brook Lopez come back. They Bucks will be scary to me, bro. I think, man, Brook Lopez come. It's gonna be tough in the East.
I'm just going to go ahead and stick with my Nets to come out in the East.
He said my Nets.
We gonna talk about Brook Lopez, talk about Serge Ibaka, all we want, and talk about Giannis dropping points every single night in every single game in the playoffs. I doubt it, and I love me some Giannis. But at the end of the day, we know it takes teams to win basketball games.
Mm-hmm.
But we approaching that 50-minute mark, and it's about that time for our annual NBA All-Star draft. So This time with last year with the format, we ended up having a 2-man team. But I think me and Banks, I guess we could be the announcers on this one. What you think, Banks?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so who's the bigger LeBron fan? You, Bob, or G?
No, it's tough. Wait, anybody bigger than LeBron fan than Greg? Man, please.
Okay, so I guess we gonna go ahead and let.
Real quick, stop. Real second before you start.
Here we go.
This is how much of a notorious fan Greg is of LeBron, bro. There's a guy that I met on Xbox. You know Conrad. Your rival on 2K. Conrad. KD.
I know Conrad too, yeah.
But, okay. Well, I met Conrad on Xbox. And we somehow or another, I think it was me and Vaughn were talking about the Miami Heat and LeBron James once, and then Vaughn talked about you, brought your name up, and then Conrad's like, "Oh yeah, I know Greg. There's no bigger fan on earth than LeBron and Greg." So yeah, it's confirmed with you, bro. It's confirmed, bro.
Hey, listen, just because I don't,
that's fine. That's okay. That's okay.
It's just a respect factor. It's just a respect factor.
If everybody say the same thing about you, bro, it's true. You can't fight it.
I don't mind.
Well, in
LeBron
that
was
case,
great.
We're gonna automatically give you LeBron, and we're gonna give Marv.
He said we go automatically give you LeBron.
So since I automatically just gave you LeBron, G, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have the first pick.
I'm picking Giannis. That's my first pick. I'm picking Giannis.
Giannis is Greg's second pick of the NBA All-Star Game 2022. Comments, Banks?
None. I'm gonna proceed with caution on that one. We'll be another 50 minutes, bro.
All right, Bob, you next up with your second pick, man.
I'm gonna have to go with Curry.
That's a good pick. God damn.
Good pick.
Curry. Damn. That's a good
Good
pick.
pick. Curry.
That's a good pick.
Adding range on the floor for Team Marv.
This guy knows what he's doing, man.
So if you pick Curry, then I'll pick the second coming of Steph Curry, hopefully. Give me Trae Young.
Ice tree.
Ice traded game.
Yeah.
All right, Marv, what you got for me?
Let me see.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna go with Embiid.
Oh.
Okay. Curry and Embiid.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey,
right,
Greg,
so-
well, you got some. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Giannis at the 5 then.
Nope, because
nope.
because I'm going with Nikolai Jokic.
Okay,
Joker.
That's a good counter. That's a good. Yeah, he's going Joker.
He goes with the
Good
Joker.
counter. That's a good counter. That's a good counter.
What you got, Marv?
Let me see. I gotta look at this list. Who all we got left?
You can pick
Let's
anybody.
see.
Anybody you want. Yeah.
So we got Ja Morant, Jason Tatum, Andrew Wiggins, LaMelo Ball, Devin Booker, Rudy Gobert, Draymond Green, Zach LaVine, Chris Middleton, DeJounte Murray, Karl Anthony Towns, DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler, Luka Doncic, Darius Garland, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul,
Ain't nobody picking James Harden, but go ahead.
That's not the last pick, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Nobody picking no unhealthy James Harden, man.
I wouldn't pick healthy James Harden, but that's just me.
I wouldn't either, man. I love players with defense, man.
Well, who you picking? Who you got? Because I got my next pick.
Okay. I'm gonna go with my boy, man, Ja Morant, man. Loving what he's doing this year.
You got the up and coming star, electrifying Ja Morant for Team Marv.
Boy,
Okay,
it's crazy.
so despite our other brother Quinte and his whatever it is when it comes to this guy,
I know where.
give me Luka.
Okay, we
Give me
going with Luka.
Luka Magic.
Yeah, Luka's amazing, bro. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Did he win last night against y'all?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave it to
That
us. Yeah.
kid's special, bro. That kid is
G
special.
selects Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks.
I know who I'm not picking. Marv, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here, man.
Oh, okay.
Man, this tough.
Anybody got
I know
Devin
who I'm
Booker
picking
yet,
next.
man?
All right.
Go ahead and pick up Devin Booker.
Nope.
Go ahead. Nah? Okay.
Nah.
So I have quite a few scores left on this list. Donovan Mitchell's up here. Demar Derozan. We were just talking about Demar Derozan. Do we possibly want to go with another big man than Karl Anthony Towns? Do we
Not
want
on
a
the same
vocal
floor.
leader? Do you want to go?
I go with Anthony Towns. I go with Anthony Towns.
Anthony
You got a
Towns.
couple big dudes there with you. Okay.
We got nothing but big guys.
Oh, Anthony
I like
Towns.
I
So
know
you
they
got
just
Anthony
lost.
Towns with Embiid?
I still got Jokic and Giannis. So I mean, there's not a lot of big men to pick. Draymond. I'm not picking Draymond though. I'm going with give me Jason. Give me Jason Tatum.
Okay. G
Oh, I
Money
Even though they
going
just
with
lost
the
today.
Jason Tatum.
JT good. I love Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
I do
I'll
too.
take DeRozan.
You take DeMar? Okay. So if you take DeMar, I'm taking Devin Booker.
I get, man. Devin Booker would have been in my starting lineup. I'm sorry. He's starting.
Over who though? Well, anyway, we'll talk.
Anthony Towns would have been a reserve for me if we keep being 100.
He would have been a reserve for me. He's going on the bench. See you.
I don't even think Trae Young would have been my third pick. But go ahead.
I had to counter.
He's trying to counter Curry.
Yeah.
He's trying to counter Curry. That's why he made that pick.
Oh well, you don't got to get Trae Young. You could have got Donovan Mitchell.
I could have got Ja Morant. That's what I could have got.
Ja Morant.
Could have got Ja Morant.
Ja Morant. Yeah. But I was thinking about shooting. Go ahead, Mark. My bad.
Let me see, man. Jaylen Brown gonna play?
No. He's not in the All-Star game. Yeah. You still got Chris Paul, Fred VanVleet, and
How about we add some electricity to it? Zach LaVine is still on the board.
That's true.
Oh,
you already picked DeMar, right?
Yep, he got DeMar.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
got
don't even think I picked the power forward.
Shoot, at this point, I think Karl Anthony. Well,
I mean, there's not really any big men in here. I mean, they all play small now, so for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. So you left with.
You could put Chris Middleton at the 4. He's tall enough if you wanted to.
You know what I'm gonna do? Dude underrated this year. I'm gonna go with Andrew Wiggins.
I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, I like that pick. And he's definitely underrated.
Definitely.
And I told everybody when Andrew Wiggins got traded to Golden State what was going to happen. He's going to turn into a star. I said it.
Because the Golden State Warriors are a real team. That's a real organization. So yeah.
First time All-Star in Andrew Wiggins for the Golden State Warriors.
He definitely improved a lot, man. Once he went there, man.
They went for younger Harrison Barnes, bro. They went for younger Harrison Barnes. That's all they did.
This is like the 2015 team all over again, pretty much.
Thank you.
Give me Jimmy. Come on, hometown team. Give me Jimmy. I got Butler.
Jimmy Butler for G Money.
I'm surprised you didn't pick the guy from Cleveland, Garland.
There's Garland, nice, man. Garland, nice, man. But I like Melo better.
Oh, you going
Melo
with
yeah, that's who I was waiting to hear.
Melo.
One of the Ball brothers.
Melo on this list?
Nah, you talking about the one from Chicago?
No, the Hornets.
No. Yeah, I know. I thought he was asking his book. Yeah, he is. Okay, so you got LaMelo. Then I'm going with
LaMelo made an All-Star team. That's crazy.
He's been balling. He should have made it last year. He got injured. Give me the point guard. Give me CP. Give me Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, veteran leadership for G Money. CP.
Damn, he got Steph Curry though. I wanted Steph Curry. Damn.
Oh man.
Spider's still out there too, man.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's still sitting here. We gotta. How long are we gonna let him sit here like this?
I mean, I don't really believe in Utah, so.
Oh, man.
Just a quick recap of who you guys' starters is. Marv got Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Joel Embiid, John Morant,
that lineup.
Carl Anthony Towns as his starting five, while Greg got LeBron, Giannis, Trae Young, Nikola Jokic, and Luka Doncic.
I like my lineup.
Both of y'all rosters suck. Y'all Heat fans.
If we being 100 about it.
Yeah, they both suck. We would have did much better, DeVore.
Hey, did you no y'all wouldn't, because y'all football guys. Not playing.
He was gonna stop
did much better.
Did you pick already?
No, currently we on Marv's turn right now. So what we have left is Rudy Gobert, Draymond Green, Zach LaVine, Chris Middleton, DeJounte Murray, Fred VanVleet, and James Harden and Darius Garland.
Just pick James Harden.
I'm going with Murray.
Okay. Yeah, DeJounte Murray underrated as hell. He should have been an all-star.
Murray.
Okay, so I'll
put
go
it this
with
way. If it wasn't for John Morant, they'll be talking more about DeJounte.
Yeah, that's true. I'll go with LaVine. Give me Zach. I like Zach. I like his energy. He's dunking.
About some time somebody respect my boy.
I like Zach LaVine. I like him.
Zach LaVine. G Money.
Shout out to Quinte in the chat. What's up, Quinte?
What's up, Q?
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy
you got a lot of
man, you done took all the big man from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
We gotta
we can play small and fast.
Defense, man. My guy said he like defense.
Yeah, okay. Rudy Gobert getting beat up by Zubac last year. No, I'm just give me Middleton, man. Give me Middleton. I could put him at the 4. We could play small and fast.
See, G don't even respect Middleton enough. He ended up making him one of his last 2 picks.
So somebody got to get James Harden.
James Harden is averaging a double-double this year. I don't understand why he's going last.
Because he's just, I don't know, man. Just something about James Harden just doesn't sit right with me.
Man, we playing an all-star game. We ain't winning the championship.
That's true. You're right. That's true. But I'm still not picking him.
Well, James Harden is going to somebody.
We got 2 picks left.
If he's going to somebody, I'll take him. I'll take him off you.
You'll take him? Okay.
I'll take him.
DeVore, who we got left? Who we got left? Did somebody pick Mitchell yet or no?
Nope. Nobody picked Donovan Mitchell yet.
Nobody has picked Donovan Mitchell yet. And we have
Fred VanVleet still out
Darius Garland and Fred VanVleet.
You know what? I'm going with Darius Garland. Damn, disrespect to Mitchell is crazy, man. Like, God damn.
Really, bro. It really is.
I'll go ahead and take Mitchell.
Okay, so I got Fred VanVleet. You know why? Because Utah they underachieve all the time. So I just have no faith in them sometimes.
Got nothing to do with Donovan Mitchell.
No.
True, you're right. That's it, right?
Steal a ball from anybody. It don't matter who you is. He's gonna get a steal every game. Young D Wade. That's what you remind me of. D Wade.
Yeah. Same size and everything.
So that would
love his game.
That's it, right? I got Fred VanVleet.
Oh, that would leave. Excuse me, Draymond Green with Marv.
Okay.
He might as well take Draymond Green. Got all those other defenders. He might as well.
No, but Draymond. But in the actual draft, Draymond went out, and the guy from Cleveland got in, which Tyler Hero should have got in. But what's his name? The center.
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. Yeah, he actually got in. Yeah.
So I guess
Jared Allen deserves
I guess you're gonna be having Jared Allen in. Man, got how many big men? 1, 2.
Got like 5 or 4.
4 big men. He's got Joel Embiid.
I would have preferred Bam Adebayo.
Oh my goodness!
Come on, man, stop, man. Give the Heat some credit. Why you hating on the Heat so much? I don't get it. Like why?
Because you and Quinte talk about him too damn much.
So what? So what? We're a good team. Definitely Quinte. Quinte is definitely a homer.
Yeah, talking about him all the time. I can't wait till they get there.
What's Quinte's favorite line? What was it?
Let me just tell you something. Something like that.
Yeah.
Let me just say something.
Let me say something real quick.
That young man there can play some ball.
Yeah. No, but not Luka though. Not Luka, according to him. No, but the boy, say the team. What's the teams? What's the team? What we got?
So T Marv has Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Joel Embiid, John Morant, Karl Anthony Towns, DeMar DeRozan, Andrew Wiggins, LaMelo Ball, DeJounte Murray, Rudy Gobert, James Harden, and Donovan Mitchell. While Greg has
sound bad though.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. While Greg has Bron, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Trae Young, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Jimmy Butler, Chris Paul, Zach LaVine, Chris Middleton, and Darius Garland.
We're very small.
Yeah, I'm going Marv's team. Yeah, I'm going Marv's team all the way on this one, right?
We're small, but we're gonna have a spread offense. We're gonna run around with big guys.
Man, what you got against big men, bro? Like you ain't got no big men on your team.
I got Jokic, and you can play Giannis at the 5.
You got LeBron and Giannis on the same. You know you gonna have his boys together. The boys are back in time.
Hey, listen, Giannis can play the 5. LeBron can play the 4. So I ain't worried about it. We're gonna run circles around that team. But he got Steph Curry though. That's what's like, oh my god. I wanted Steph Curry, but I had to pick Giannis first. So.
All Steph Curry gotta do is just throw the ball into the paint. Ain't nobody checking Joel Embiid.
What's the over under in this game? I'm taking the over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm definitely gonna take the under.
Listen, my team is fast and quick, so I like my team.
Yeah, fast and quick, but I believe Bars is gonna go with a pace. We're gonna post up Joel Embiid.
Post them up.
Yeah, we're gonna post them up with Karl Anthony Towns and Embiid, and I don't know who you got.
Quinte say slow feet don't eat.
Yeah, exactly. them big men, they can't guard the perimeter, so we ain't worried about it.
Well, they can't guard perimeter, but they got to put the ball in the hoop. Well, I can almost guarantee.
Yeah, but we'll be running up and down the court.
Towns gonna get their ball in there.
Right, they playing slow ball. We're gonna be running up and down the court, running up the score. See, I ain't worried about that.
But again, you got to hit your shots though. If you don't hit your shots,
we'll hit the shots. We got Jason, who's a great scorer. We got Trae. We got who we got? Who else we got? We didn't get DeMar, but we got Booker. Booker's actually a good scorer too. So. And then Chris Paul.
But my team more versatile.
Yeah, your team is good though. Your team is dope. I ain't gonna lie, your team is dope.
Isn't Giannis and LeBron on the same team in real life?
So, yeah, in real life they are. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. So yeah, they're fat.
LeBron
gonna be crazy.
LeBron, Giannis, and Steph Curry all on the same team.
There ain't nothing but LeBron trying to find a team to go to next season. Trying to work out a deal.
I think he would look nice in a Bucks uniform. Then I think you might have to get both jerseys.
I would not like. I won't like LeBron in the Bucks uniform. You know, honestly, I think LeBron should go back to Cleveland. To be honest with you, in his career in Cleveland.
Oh,
that's my opinion.
Don't be a home wrecker.
Nah, I don't think he'd be a home wrecker. I think he'll let them boys do his thing. He's at an age now where he doesn't have to be the man. He just could be in the background. He doesn't have to prove anything. He'll help that young Cleveland team. I think he should go there.
I don't know, but I don't think LeBron's going to play that many more years, in my opinion, man. It looks like LeBron is really starting to enjoy his life outside off the court, man. Every time you see LeBron off the court, he's been having a ball.
You gotta wait for Bronny first. He waiting for Bronny.
I don't think that's. Yo, imagine how crazy that is if he played with his son or play against his son. They in the league at the same time. That would be crazy. I don't know if that's going to happen, but you just never know.
I could see him taking a Juan Howard role.
LeBron still playing at 40?
Yeah, he'll play at 40. No,
we'll see.
How's his son doing, by the way, man? You guys been checking him out recently?
His son?
Bronny?
Yeah.
I actually think
both his sons play ball, right?
Yeah, they both play.
Okay.
But Bronny's team, I think they're undefeated. I don't think they even lost a game this year. They've been beating everybody to death.
Hey,
That team
hey,
is loaded, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I literally was just thinking about Space Jam 2. I was like, his second son don't play. He make computer games.
Oh man, wrong
Hey,
son, bro.
but seriously, D Wade's son to me is better than LeBron's son. He just doesn't get
Zaire?
enough shine. Yeah, no, the older
Yeah.
son, the older, yeah,
Zaire Wade, yeah, Zaire.
yeah,
Yeah, Zaire Wade.
he's dope.
Definitely interesting. We are approaching the hour and 10-minute mark. Did we have any final thoughts before we end up closing this thing out?
Go ahead, Marv. You go first. What you got?
My team gonna dominate, man. My thoughts.
That's what I'm talking about, Mario.
That's cool,
That's what I'm talking
man.
about, boy. Keep that energy up, boy.
Go ahead, Banks.
Nah, not
But
much,
no,
man.
guys. But check this out, man. I'm definitely looking forward to All-Star Weekend. Even though I've been hearing this is going to be a lot of talent as far as the dunk contest. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these contestants do this year.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't even know who's dunking. To be honest with you, I don't even
I
know.
was surprised to see Zach LaVine in the 3-point contest.
Yeah, exactly. I thought he would be in a dunk contest. That didn't make sense to me.
Man.
That was weird.
Yeah, I think didn't Zach LaVine compete in the 3-point contest already though? It was like last year or something like that.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
We can look that
before.
up. Yeah, but he's more of a he's more known as a dunker though. That's why it's surprising. It's like what? So, but go ahead.
Nah, man, just everything's good, man. Everything's good. Everything is everything. Big shout out to our guest tonight, Marv. We got some announcements regarding that soon. Whenever we can get that whole thing situated. Don't forget to check out G Money's podcast on Spotify. What was it again? G Money
Self-made
on Spotify, as well as my guy Marv has his own thing going on too with a thing that he calls Cover the Spread. I'm a part of the group on social media. These guys take betting spreads very serious. It's an everyday thing, every day, all day for the most part. They take it very serious. But if you guys need some tips and tricks, holler at my boy Almighty Marv. He's definitely the guru when it comes to this spreading thing. He definitely is 110%. They do injury reports. They do everything, bro. It's official with those guys, bro. I hope to see some growth on that though. Seriously, I hope you guys can make it like a channel or something like that. And y'all takes a lot of work though, but I hope y'all can make something of it.
That's good, man. Congrats on that.
And shout out to my Los Angeles Rams, man. Whatever happens with the team moving forward, again, I'm happy to be a Rams fan. We won a Super Bowl. Just want to throw that in there, rub that in everybody's face again, just to show y'all what's up. Told y'all it was gonna happen, but whatever.
All right, G.
I just want to shout out to my family. They actually watched the show, which I didn't even know they even cared about what I was doing. But my family actually watched the show.
Listen, you be surprised, bro. You be surprised. Keep telling y'all, man. You never know who is watching, bro. And what I tell you is, people like to pretend like they're not watching, but they are. I see the numbers behind the scenes. You guys don't see. I think DeBoer has access to see it, but I posted a lot of times in the chat. I see what's going on. If I felt we were wasting our time, I would tell y'all we're not. Trust me, we're not. It's coming.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I just want to shout out my family. We kind of recently went through a tragedy, and I just want to say, Auntie would want us to live and be happy and not be sad and be stressed out. So to my family, this weekend with the funeral, it's going to be tough, but I love all of you, and we got to just try to live in happiness and live in peace and just keep it going. She, Auntie was always smiling, always having a good time. So I just want to shout out my family, and I can't wait to see you guys this weekend when we go to Georgia, and just peace and love to everybody.
What's up, man? Sorry for your loss again, bro.
Thank you.
Before we end up closing this thing out, Marv, I did want to ask you one question. Just a simple yes or no question. You don't even need to elaborate on this. Is two of your quarterback?
What's coming, bro?
Go
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Is Tua your quarterback?
Tua is our quarterback, bro.
Okay, with that
Yeah,
being
look.
said, go ahead and be sure to go ahead and be sure to go ahead and follow us on our social media pages, Apple Podcast, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we just recently added our TikTok as well. Also, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and all other major streaming platforms. Also, this episode of the Not for Debate podcast is brought to you by Bet Us. If you decide to click the link in the description, the Not for Debate link for the Bet Us site, you will receive over 125% in bonuses. We'll be back Saturday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern time. This is the Not for Debate podcast. We are up out of here, man.
Peace.
Peace.
And I was liking you and everything you say too.